Acınası ve dramatize olan bir hikaye arıyorsan baştan burası sana dar gelebilir. Hikaye benimle başlıyor. Diyarlar arasında dolaşıp yeni evrenler keşfetmeyi hep sevmişimdir. Birçok diyarda, birçok avatar ile zamanımı geçirmekteyim. Ancak değişmeyen tek bir şey varsa o da ismim. Gabinottis. Yep! Merhaba, merhaba. Herkese merhaba. Ben Gabi Noktis. İyi bir hikaye dinlemek ister misin? Cevabını duyar gibiyim. Beğeneceğinden hiç şüphem yok. Unutmadan çok kahramanca, tırnak içerisinde süper kahraman olan bir hikaye değil. Hazırsan başlayalım mı? Hay aksi. Unutuyorum her defasında. Hay aksi. Acınası ve dramatize olan bir hikaye arıyorsan baştan burası sana dar gelebilir. Hikaye benimle başlıyor. Diyarlar arasında dolaşıp yeni evrenler keşfetmeyi hep sevmişimdir. Birçok diyarda, birçok avatar ile zamanımı geçirmekteyim. Ancak değişmeyen tek bir şey varsa o da ismim. Gabinottis. Yep! Merhaba, merhaba. Herkese merhaba. Ben Gabi.
Ses. Merhaba, merhaba. Hadi bakalım. Merhaba. Herkese merhaba. Batman. Kara Şövalye. Batman. Ses. Ses 1 2 1 2. Tamam. Ses. 1 2 1 2. Hadi abiciğim. Hadi abiciğim. Tamam, Witcher seri olacak dedik ama Batman bu seri oyunun ikincisi de var. Bunda 5 bölüm. Bir ikincisinde de 5 bölüm. Güzel. Tabii PC versiyonunda bu Türkçe yaması var. Ancak ben konsoldan oynadığımdan dolayı maalesef İngilizce oynuyorum. O yüzden elimizden geldiğince. Yapacak bir şey yok. PC'den oynayan arkadaşlar tabii Türkçe yamalı şekilde oynayabilirler. Siyah beyaz şekilde de oynayabiliriz ama biz nasıl başladıysak öyle gidelim. Kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Haydi bakalım Batman diyorum. Beğenini, yorumunu eksik etme diyorum. Bu canlı yayının daha fazla insana ulaşmasını istiyorsan bol beğeni gelmesi lazım. Desteğini esirgeme diyorum. Haydi bakalım. Başlayalım. Müziği de çok güzel ya. Müziğini de dinleyelim abi şimdi. Müziğini de dinleyelim. Şu ekstralara bir bakacağım. Bir dakika. Aynen. Thomas and Martha Wayne. Bunları bakalım. Alfred. Pardon. Tabii ki bu da Harvey Dent. Bu beyefendi kimdi? Hamilton Hill. Catwoman. Penguen. Tabii ki James Gordon. Vicky Vale. Vicky Vale. Falcon. Okey. Ya bunları baktık. Tamam geç. Biz başlayalım abi. Hiç vakit kaybı kaldığımız yerden başlayalım. Hadi bakalım. Kaldığımız yerden başlayalım. Okey. Nerede kalmıştık zaten? Birinci bölümde kalmıştık. Zaten bunlar yeni daha güzel. Bak. 2 3 4 5 tamam, hepsini çok heyecanlıyız. Batman oyunlarını seviyorum ya. Kim ne derse desin. Hadi bakalım kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Let's go. The Batman. The Batman. Bu arada Batman filmi de güzel. Beğendim yani. Batman'e doyduğumuz filmlerden biri oldu. Güzel. Diğer filmler de güzel tabii ki de. Bu apayrı bir Batman. Bu da güzel. Evet. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz dedik. Gordon. Ah,
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the
sen
hell
bana
out of
güven.
this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you,
Tamam.
honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police.
The investigation isn't the problem. It's the Wayne family name. Help me clear it.
If your family's clean, I'll sing it from the rooftops. If they aren't, I'll still sing.
Ailemin ismini temizle diyor Bruce.
You gotta understand, I'm bound to this badge. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet.
Gordon valla
Sometimes I
tutturdun
think
ha.
this whole city's a crime scene.
Lan Gordon. Hadi.
We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant,
Hey, stick to Jim.
Valla kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz diye biliyorum ama en son nerede kalmıştık?
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drone's located
Önceki
Falcone
videoya bakmam
downtown,
lazım.
a place called the Skyline Club.
Skyline.
Though you're not dressed for that kind of party.
well, I can always change in the car.
Vay. Lüks araba. Ama bu araba şu an şekil değiştiriyor. Neden? Vay. Vay. Vay. Gördük. Ne güzel Batmobile'e dönüştün. Enteresan. Vay. Bruce. Baran'la neler yapıyorsun Bruce Wayne? Skyline kulübü. Meşhurdur Gotham'ın yağmuru. Gotham'ın şimşeği. Ve Gotham'ın Batman. Hadi bakalım. Teknolojiye bak çaydan be.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
Yolla drone'u yolla.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Ay. Buradan biz Falcon'u bulacağız. Falcon'u. Falconcum neredesin ya?
The white rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
Aynen. Beyaz gül.
Nothing here.
Her yere bakmamız lazım.
You make your round?
Yeah, no broken bones.
Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, you along?
Her yere
Not
bakacağız. Her yere. Her yere bakacağız. Benim adım Bruce Wayne. Gel bakalım buraya.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Şu olaya bakalım.
Cameras.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
Alfred. Alfred. Şu ne yapıyor ya? Şurası.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards.
Vay vay vay. Herkes silahlı.
Stealth not an option.
Herkes silahlı. Hiç kimse boş
Put
değil.
together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Ya oğlum bir dakika.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Vay anam vay. Vay vay vay. Şimdi olayları biz burada şöyle bir tasarlayacağız. Ondan sonra abimiz gerçekleştirecek. Vay vay vay vay. Yani silahlıları nasıl etkisiz hale getiririz? Olay o. Bak. Helal lan sana. Helal lan sana. Helal lan sana Batman. Ya bu oyunu ben bu yüzden seviyorum yani. Vallahi billahi gel. Senin de kafanı oraya yerleştireceğim. Helal sana Batman. Bak. Kaç tane kişi var ya? Daha kaç kişi var ya? Şu. Ha. Bir de bu vardı. Kaybolma.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Ha? Seni de aşağı atayım ben. Balkondan aşağı. Hadi bakalım.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Girelim. Hadi bakalım.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your
Very,
turn
very
to
good.
crash his
Valla
body.
eksik bir şey var. Büyük ihtimal eksik bir mevzularımız var. Ama olsun, halledeceğiz. Hadi bakalım. Bu bir. Helal. Güzel. Bu iki. Hepsini tasarladık tabi. Bu üç. Abi. Bu 4. Adamsın. Korkmayın. Korkmayın. Kara şövalye burada. Korkmayın. Adamsın lan. Yes. Yes. Yes ulan be. Ulan sanki ben vuruyorum ha. Çok iyi ya. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Balkon. Yapıştır. Kendi adamlarını vurdum. Seni gidi kör nişancı. Delirme lan, delirme. Ya. Gel aşağı bakalım. Ben çıktım. Wow, wow, wow. Sapladım ama. Oğlum ne güzel sahneler var lan böyle. Hadi bakalım. Yes, yes, yes. Güzel. Evet, evet. Buradayım. Yakarım. Olduğun yerde kal Falcon. Oo, papatya. Harbiden o papatya. Abi. Balkon boş değil ya. Destek, destek lazım bize, destek. İşte bu. Sen rahat ol Falcon. Teknoloji benden yana. I am Batman. Aha, aha. Wow, wow, wow. Gaddar Bruce Wayne.
You've lost, Falcon.
I can go a few more rounds. All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here?
Bizim oğlan bayağı sinirli lan. Yapma lan.
Still want to play games?
Benimle oyun oynama lan. Oyun oynama. Polislere vermemiz lazım.
Someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free. Oh, wait. What the hell are you?
Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You really want to take down crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in
Allah
Gotham.
Allah.
Oh my God! Take him out!
Al sana kara şövalye. Ah. Yes. Güzel bir bölümdü. Seçimler önemli.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a
Birinci
high-rise
bölümün
mafia hangout
5.
in downtown Gotham, was the arena
sekmesi.
for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was brutally wounded in the attack. Oh, though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue.
Şuraya bak
Falcone
ya.
has slipped through the law's grasp
Hoş
for years,
geldin.
but after this dramatic arrest,
Hoş geldin
and
Barış.
evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon,
Aleykümselam.
Falcone
Hoş
is
geldin.
going away for a long
Vay
time.
vay vay.
And speaking of newly uncovered
Batman
criminal
ailesini
dealings,
temize çıkartmak
this
için her
brings me to
şeyi
the
yapıyor.
story everyone is
Falcon'u
talking
temizledik
about.
ya. Falcon'u bildiğin
The Wayne family.
indirdi
For
Batman.
generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a
Bu oyunu
reassuring
oynamadıysan
sign.
valla
You
şiddetle
knew
oyna
that there
derim
was
ya.
something pure at the heart of
Ben
Gotham.
şimdiye kadar
And the
kütüphanede
city,
tutuyordum.
for all its faults,
Aklıma
was
yanayım.
built by
Keşke
good
önceden
people.
oynasaydım.
But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into
Thomas
question,
ve
we no
Martha
longer
Wayne.
have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
bunun alt
Gotham's
yazısına ne
greatest
oldu
son,
oğlum?
Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
in a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up
İyi
to?
valla nasıl olsun?
The monster Batman?
Ah canavar mı Batman? Kamuoyu da şu anda Batman'le alakalı kendini şey yapıyor, sorguluyor. Batman iyi mi kötü mü? Vay vay vay. Batmobilimizle bak. Görüyor musun? Helal lan sana. Gaza geliyorum ya. Batman bende başka ya.
Car. This entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die.
Bu arada şu anki Batman filmi de bu oyundan esinlenmiş.
Then what
Onu
the
da
hell did
söyleyeyim
we
ben
do
size.
this for?
Şu an Bruce hayal kırıklığı içerisinde. Ailesinin gerçekleriyle yüzleşti. Abi oyun pahalı ya. Olması yüklerim de pahalı, bir de Plus istiyor. Plus istiyor. İK'de mi istemez o zaman? Vallahi bilmiyorum Plus istiyor mu istemiyor mu. PC 4'ten bahsediyorsam bilmiyorum da. Ya şey Xbox'ta 14 lira mıydı neydi? Satışı. Aldığımız kararlar. Birinci bölümü bu şekilde tamamladık. Ya işte Türkçe olsa var ya tadından yenmez ama ben olsa da olmasa da her türlü oynarım. Falcon. Bak şimdi. İlk bölüm bu şekildeydi. İkinci bölüme geçelim hadi bakalım.
When your parents died,
They left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets.
Yok canım, eski bir oyun bu zaten. 2016 oyunu bu ya. O kadar şey olmaz. Eski bir oyun. Yani 400 lira olmaz yani. Yani Xbox'ta 14 lira mıydı neydi?
No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Batman canavar. Vay penguen.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth.
Abi ikinci bölüme gel ya.
Anyone who stands in my way.
İkinci bölümde neler olacağını mı anlattın sen? Ne yapıyorsun oğlum sen ya? Tamam. İlk bölümü tamamladık. Şimdi ikinci bölümdeyiz. İlk bölümü tamamladık. Güzeldi ilk bölüm. Şimdi ikinci bölümdeyiz. Haydi bakalım. Arkham'ın çocukları. Arkham'ın inanılmaz çocukları. Eski bir oyun ya. Ama yani şöyle söyleyeyim, efsane. Yani PC'ye alıp Türkçe yamayla çok güzel oynanır.
When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together,
İkinci bölüm
we will change
efsane
Gotham.
bakalım.
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor. And
İlk bölümden aslında bir dizi gibi ilk bölümden
Not
özetleri
interested. And
gösteriyor.
reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Aynen. İlk bölümün güzel anları.
Bye, Bat.
Bye bye bye.
The chemicals. Where are they?
We're all being played here, including you.
Sinirine hakim olamadı. Tabii ben onu seçtim ya, ne bileyim.
The Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Kendi ailesinin masum olmadığını öğrendi. Tekrar ediyorum. The Batman 2022 zaten bu oyundan da güzel esinlenmiş. Hadi bakalım. Hadi bakalım hadi. Oh. İkinci bölümdeyiz. Bölüm 2. Vay.
Master Bruce.
Bruce. Anne ve babasının vurulduğu yerde. Thomas ve
I
Martha
thought I
Wayne.
might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
Go to hell.
I'm already there, Bruce. Right alongside you. Hill greased the wheels
Film
of
izler gibi
politics.
ya.
Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill.
Yani Falcone'la ve Hill'le neden çalıştı diyor
Not
baba.
a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good
Alfred de
man
diyor ki
in many
Hill ve
ways.
Falcone'la baban iş ortağıydı. Vay, Rusçum şimdi mi öğreniyorsun
I
bunları?
had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
You really let me down, Alfred. I don't know if I can.
I understand. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you,
Gotham'ın
I
en
thought
sevilen
they'd finally
hali
arrested your father.
yağmurlu hali.
I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
20 yıl.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
Şuraya bak.
And what would the Batman do
Ezbere
with his own
bildiğimiz
parents'
mevzu
killer?
anne ve
The
babasının
possibilities are
öldürülmesi.
frightening.
I wouldn't trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison.
Enteresan.
No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are.
Babamın
so proud
o
to
cesur,
see that you
cesaretli
took a different
halini
path.
özlüyorum ya. Vallahi billahi. Vallahi Bruce bilmiyorum ama önceden bak burada sinema varmış. Şimdi sinema yok.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Bruce geride kaldı Bruce. Vay vay vay.
This business. He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this.
Thomas.
Don't fuck on me. He's making
Falcon'u ara diyor bak. Falcon'u ara diyor ya. Vay vay vay.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug.
Nasıl yiyorsun?
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Wow. Harbiden var. Şöyle bir durduracağım. Bir dakika.
Yep! Merhaba, merhaba. Herkese merhaba. Ben Güven Abi. İyi bir hikaye dinlemek ister misin? Cevabını duyar gibiyim. Beğeneceğinden hiç şüphem yok. Unutmadan çok kahramanca, tırnak içerisinde süper kahraman olan bir hikaye değil. Hazırsan başlayalım mı? Hay aksi, unutuyorum her defasında. Hay aksi, acınası ve dramatize olan bir hikaye arıyorsan baştan burası sana dar gelebilir. Hikaye benimle başlıyor. Diyarlar arasında dolaşıp yeni evrenler keşfetmeyi hep sevmişimdir. Birçok diyarda, birçok avatar ile zamanımı geçirmekteyim. Ancak değişmeyen tek bir şey varsa o da ismim. Güven Abi. Yep! Merhaba, merhaba. Herkese merhaba. Ben Güven Abi. İyi bir hikaye dinlemek ister misin?
Hadi bakalım. Kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Hoppala. Haydi bakalım. Ses. Bruce Wayne. Our dad.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
Hadi ama.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. at least tell me what this is about? Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and
Verdiğim
keep it cool.
seçimleri de hızlı verdim ya.
I
Bir
don't want
dakika
any
ya.
headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Haydi bakalım.
Gentlemen,
Beyler.
we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Harbiden senden gizli bir şeyler yapmış olabiliriz. Şaşırma.
Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half. He's helped us a lot in the past, but if you ask me, he's out of control.
Well, whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
And that's the problem. People are either scared out of their wits or they're trying to copy him.
Well, at least someone's getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it. All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Okey. Falcon yaşıyor ya. İkinci bölüm. Fena yaraladık ama ilk bölümde. Fena. Bildiğin gaza yerleştirdim. Aynen. Arkham'ın çocukları.
The hell? Bruce Wayne. You must have some clout.
Sonra insan üzerine bir şey örterdi.
My
Bu
own
ne böyle?
wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Konuşma.
Mausoleum in here.
We need to talk, Falcone.
Bence
You weren't
konuş.
so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
Babanın oğlusun
Yeah, that's
oğlum.
right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Damardan girmeye çalışıyor. Laf ebeliği.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course, you'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
Dent has plans for you. Gordon, too. I won't rob them of that.
Good boy. Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark.
Bruce'dan böyle bir hareket.
He did it all for you. He protected his own. If you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Vay, polis memuru indirdi Falcon'u. Vay. Ne oluyor lan?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR
Oğlum
disaster.
olaylar karıştı.
How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
Yeah.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Bu kızda başka bir şey var. Bu kız yapmazdı bunu. Aynen.
Veins still visible beneath her skin.
Zaten yüzündeki o değişikliği ben de gördüm. Buraya bak ya. Kim yaptırdı acaba?
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Hiçbir şey hatırlamayacak bak şimdi.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Mr. Wayne?
Neredeyim ben diyor.
What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible
Hiçbir şey hatırlamıyorsun.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never.
Ya Falcone'u sevmiyorum ama fakat diyor asla yani asla bu şekilde bir şey yapmazdım diyor.
I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Nasıl bir şey ya bu?
It just felt light.
Konu güzel.
Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't. There were a million
Hatırlayacağın
miles
hiçbir
away.
şey mi yok? Bir şey hatırlaman lazım.
Montoya, try.
Dene bir şeyler hatırlamayı dene.
Hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about
Bir sesten bahsediyor ya.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Montoya remembers being drugged.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Ne bana güvenin diyor.
Now.
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
Söylediklerine inanmanız lazım. Hiçbir şeyi hatırlamıyorum.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce
Harbiden öyle hatırlamıyor kızcağız.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Yine mi sen ya?
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
The press can't seem to leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's your cologne. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over
Benimle
enough dirt on
konuş,
Falcone
benimle
to put
konuş.
him
Dur
in
bir dakika
blockade
ya.
prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Kusura bakma ama ben her şeyi paylaşamam. Meslek sırrını. İkinci bölüm güzel başladı. Konu nereye götürecek bizi bilmiyorum ama polis memuru hiçbir şey hatırlamıyor. Falcon'u indirdi. Çat çat çat. Yes. İstediğim zaman Batmobile'e dönüşüyor. İstediğim zaman spor bir araba. Güzel.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Şimdi bak şöyle bir mevzumuz var.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Burada bir sinyal var, bir dakika.
Find her now. Send a strong message.
Vay. Tamam, bunu hallettiğimize göre bir dakika. Burada bir telefon konuşması bulmaya çalışıyoruz. Ya oğlum var ya. Hoş geldin Dogi. Dedektif modu had safha ya. Yayın nasıl geçti? Efsanesin bu arada.
Bring me her head.
Bu arada şöyle söyleyeceğim. İlk bölüm güzeldi. İlk bölümün sonu bayağı güzeldi. Şimdi ikinci bölümdeyiz. Bu bölümler de kendi içerisinde ufak şeyle ayrılmış. Yani bölümler 5 bölüm. Kendi içinde de kısımlara ayrılmış. Yani bunu ben şöyle söyleyeyim, bir PC'de gerçekten hani PC'de bunu alıp bununla Türkçe yama oynamak lazım bunu. Ve film bu oyundan bayağı bir esinlenmiş, onu söyleyeyim sana, açık söyleyeyim. Batman'in her türlüsü güzel vallahi. Harbiden öyle güzel. Hoş geldin. Ya Witcher seviyoruz da şimdi Batman'e başladık, bunu da hani tek bir video olarak kalmasın dedim. Şey olsun dedim ya. Sen söyle. Kanalda olsun dedik Batman. Hadi bakalım. Şimdi bunların arasında bağlantı koy. Yayın güzeldi abim. Bugün gerçekten keyif alarak oynadım. Bolca adam vurdum. Vurunca da daha keyifli oldu abim. Vallahi yemin ediyorum var ya. Şey gibi oldu bu. Yani yayın güzeldi ama keklik de vardı. İşte keklikler de olduğundan dolayı bayağı iyiydi. Vay penguen.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for
Skyline
Falcone's
Club'da
body to get
çıkıyor.
cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Aynen,
Bruce Wayne
dedektif
already tried to
Batman çizgi romanı var ya. Aynen kesinlikle doğru söylüyorsun. Batman'in zamanı. Skyline Club 4.57. Japonca da olsa bu oyun oynarım. İşin ucunda Batman var. Bir de sen de seviyorsun ya. Bak şimdi. Abi 10 numarasın ya. Başlıyoruz ya. Hadi bakalım.
finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Penguen.
You lot, come check out this office.
Aynen, başkaları keklik olsun tabi. İşte bu yayının güzel olmasının sebebi ne? Bu yayında baya bir keklik vurdu. Adamsın Batman. Hareketleri ye. Kim lan bu?
Let him go.
Batman!
Batman!
It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks.
Dogi bir şey söyleyeceğim. Witcher bitsin. Üçleme yapacağım Batman. Arkham'la beraber. Ben Batman'e gaza geldik ya. Batman'siz olmuyor abi. Bak Witcher kanalda kesin olsun dedim ama bu kanalda Batman serisi olmazsa olmaz. Arkham başlayacak. Knight'a doğru gidecek. Hadi bakalım ya. Ulan Batman. Hadi bakalım.
Gotham's #1 vigilante. Don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
The only thing you'll get from me is a trip downtown.
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Impaling a man on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
Yine bir psikopat.
Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
Sen benimle
Falcone
gel.
had it coming, but that doesn't mean you're off the hook.
I like your choice of words. You know how to create an impression. As a show of good
Yapacağım. Witcher'dan sonra. Hatta şey ya. Witcher'da şöyle bir şey. Bazı zaman yorabiliyor ya. Nefes alma adı altında zaten bu Batman'i o yüzden oynuyorum. Öyle devam eder. Bu oyunun da bir 5 bölümlük ikinci oyunu var. Ondan sonra Arkham serisi.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money
Ya bunu Türkçe oynamak var ya. Neyse.
Here's the thing, I actually admire you.
PC'de bulursam bilgisayarda ya konsol işte konsolda ama konsoldan da vazgeçemiyoruz. Alıştık bir kere, konsol oyunculuğu başka bir şey. Yıllarca bilgisayarda oynadım. Son 8 yıldan beri elimde konsol var işte. Son 8 yıl.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got
Bu
my
yarma
Catwoman
kim ya?
problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes. Oh,
Selina.
beautiful name.
Wow. Catwoman. Ben seni bir indireyim de. Gel. Hadi. Hadi. Yes. Bu kim ya? Bu ne lan? Efsanesin, efsane.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Harbiden. Ya bir kere şöyle bir şey var. PC'de sürekli güncelleme olayın oluyor yani. Bir de güncelleme olayın olmasa bile yani çok sağlam bir PC. Aldım beni 7 yıl götürsün işte 5 yıldan fazla bilmem ne. Bence konsol daha uyguna geliyor. Ama konsol oyunları daha pahalı geliyor. Onun da işte çözen kısımda ben Xbox kullandığımdan dolayı Game Pass oluyor. PC kullanırsan, PlayStation kullanırsan ne yapacaksın? Al ver gülüm yapacaksın. İşte kardeşlik bilmem nesi bilmem ne. İşte ikinci el, o su bu su. Yani bir şekilde çözülüyor ama bana kalırsa da konsol daha iyi. Bu yarma Batman ile başa çıkabileceğini sanıyor. O yarma harbiden yarmaydı. Evet, başlıyoruz. Bardayız. Bruce Wayne olarak. Hadi bakalım.
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he'd show up here?
Bilardo oynamak isteyen var mı?
Here?
Wow.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists.
Ha, ben kaybolmadım. Kusura bakma. Biliyoruz yani buraları. Zengin bebesi olmamız her şeyi değiştirmiyor.
Do you know Selena Kyle? There are men after her.
When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Kesinlikle doğru söylüyor. Artıları, eksileri var.
Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low?
Ya şeyi sevmiyorum aslında. Bilgisayarda mesela şey oluyor ya. Hani sök tak olayı, işte bir şey bozuluyor, onu yapman lazım. Bunu konsol daha şeydir. Hani dediğin gibi o konfor var bir kere. Ya bir de ne bileyim. Yani konsol başka bir şey. Haydi bakalım. Onu senin de kamera olayını
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah.
kamera olayın iyi oldu. Ona çok sevindim ha.
Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life.
Bak şu an Game Pass'te şey var işte. Galaxy'nin koruyucuları geldi. Kaç ay öncesinde kaç paradan satıyorlardı. Hala şu zamanda bile konsol oyunu olarak kaç para? Game Pass'e geldi. Yani Game Pass kullanıyorum ben. Aylık 45 lira. Hem online oyununu oynuyorsun. Hem EA Play'im var. Hem de Game Pass oyunları var. Bence çok çok iyi. Yani şu an Türkiye şartlarında oyun sevenler için Game Pass paha biçilemez. Bu arada Ultimate alıyorsun. Hem konsolda Game Pass'im var. Hem de bilgisayarda da var. Her iki platformda da ayrı para ödemiyorsun. Yani bilgisayarda da aynı şekilde. Konsolda da aynı şekilde. Game Pass iyidir ya. Xbox candır.
Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Ama PlayStation'da özel oyunları var. Şimdi God of War'ı deli gibi bekliyorum ya. Ama beklesek ne olacak? Oynayamam ki ben. Ben de sevindim. Ben de kamera olayına sevindik yani. Bekliyoruz Doggy.
You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you.
Şey var işte, aylık 45 liranın içerisinde şu var. Ultimate diye geçiyor. Konsolda, tamam mı? Game Pass oyunların, EA oyunların var. Bir de online oyunlar var. İşte Gold paketi de içinde. Yani Gold, EA, Game Pass. Bunların dışında da PC'de Game Pass'inde var. Hepsi 45 lira. Hem PC'inde de, istersen PC'de oyna 45 içerisinde, yani PC Game Pass, konsol Game Pass hepsi içerisinde 45 lira. Ultimate. Ultimate almak istemiyorsan direkt o da 30 lira. 30'du zannedersem. 30 liraydı aynı. PlayStation'a da hazırlıyorlar ama bakalım o nasıl olacak. Umarım uygun bir fiyattan gelir bizim ülkeye de abi. Yoksa onu bana kalırsa PlayStation biraz o konuda çok çok geride. Yani onu biraz zor oturtur.
Never heard of him.
Yani oturtursa bile güzel oyunlar olmaz yani. Millet der ki.
Shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Güzel yaptı ya. Xbox kaç yıldan beri uğraşıyor. Bir Netflix tadında bir oyun kütüphanesi mi var yani. Baya iyi. Bu arada işte FIFA bile çıkıyor. Kaç ay sonra FIFA'nın yeni oyunu gelecek EA'ye. Onu bekliyorsun işte, FIFA 22 gelsin. İşte Formula 1 bilmem ne. Adamlar o şeyi oturttu da her sene mesela belli dönemlerde kullanan varsa bekliyor. Adam ne yapıyor? Diyor ki ben 600 lira vermeyeceğim de diyor. 5 ay sonrasında oynarım diyor. Game Pass'e gelecek diyor, işte EA'ye gelecek gibi. İyi şeyler yani. Evet, oyuna dönüyorum.
I'm going to deal with it.
Catwoman'a bak.
I need you to tell me everything you know about him.
I only know him by
Bir turist değil ama.
I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I can take him.
I appreciate confidence in a man, but not stupidity. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's
Neden
not like he's
Gotham?
hurting for
Neden?
crime syndicates abroad.
Neden ha?
Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Kesinlikle ya.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's MO.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash...
Ya konuyu açıyor da şimdi Dogi şey var. Millet böyle ilkten diyorduk Xbox Game Pass bilmem ne, millet dalga geçiyordu işte. Ya yapma ya. Onun şey mi olur bilmem ne. Şu an bile bir Forza Horizon 5 kaç para? Diyelim ki hadi atıyorum 400 lira, hadi 300 lira bilmem ne. Bir Horizon 5 bile Forza kütüphanede var. Yıllık zaten o oyunu alsan, yıla bölsen aynı paraya geliyor. Yani demek istediğim Game Pass çok faydalı. Çok akıllıca. Bir kere bir sürü hikaye tabanlı oyun var. Bir sürü platform oyunu var. Ve yeni oyunlar da güncelliyorlar. Adamlar bir de devir daim de yapıyor yani. Game Pass'e giren belli, çıkan belli. Bence çok iyi. Ben bayağıdır kullanıyorum ya. Ve pişman da değilim yani. Ha şöyle bir şey var. İhtiyaç duymadığım zaman bakıyorum oluyor. Yenilemiyorum. İstediğim zaman yeniliyorum. İstediğim zaman yenilemiyorum. Bu kadar basit yani. Bence güzel. Tris'in yeri çok başka ya. Tris'in yeri bambaşka.
You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You wanna stay?
Şimdi Batman kafasına girelim biraz.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence.
Batman'i çok seviyorum ya.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us
Witcher'la birlikte
working together.
Batman de devam eder.
I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl.
Witcher'da bir tek neye bakıyor biliyor musun? Harita
Harvey
temizliğine bakıyor. O haritayı bir temizlesem bir şeysi yok ya Witcher'ın.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend.
Batman'e döneyim, Batman'e. Hadi
Just seeing
bakalım.
how much of a
Batman değil.
conscience you really have. You and I.
Aha. Vay. Barı bastılar. Evet. O telefon tutuş şekli nasıl ya?
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Penguen seni mi arıyor? He? Çal bir parça. Güzel.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please, sit.
Beyler,
have a drink.
lütfen.
Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Catwoman. İyi, burada Bruce kendini gösteriyor. Güzel. Bazı zaman kostüme ihtiyacın yoktur. Biz bunun adına ne diyoruz? The Batman. Wow. Yes. Oo, bir dakika. Yes.
Not done yet.
Işığı gören geliyor. Hadi bakalım. Ya bu bölümü çok güzel yapmışlar. Efsane yapmışlar burayı. Vay. Vay abicim vay. Şekiller 1500. Ne diyoruz? Bugün sırt sırta.
I
Hadi
think they
bakalım.
want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Vay. Vay. Ulan Neo gibisin be. Pet of Neo gibisin be. Abiciğim bu bölüm çok güzel. Aferin ya, aferin. Böyle gel, böyle gel. İşte bu. Wow. Wow. Hareketi yapamadım galiba. Hareketi yapamadım. Hareketi yapamadık, gaza geldik. Vay, game over. Hemen game over oldu. Çok temiz ya. Çok temiz de son hareketi yapamadık. Bak şu. Şu. İşte bu ya. Ha, burada da şey geliyor, bu yeni oyun var ya, Gotham Şövalyeleri diye, Gotham Knight şey vardı, yeni oyun, o da geliyor. O da nasıl olacak bilmiyorum ama millet deli gibi onu bekliyor. Bir dakika.
Come on, this way.
Bu taraftan. Hadi. Güzeldi. Güzel. Ben böyle güzel bar kavgası görmedim. Bir RDR'de var güzel bar kavgası. Bir de burada oldu bak. Yani 2 dakika baktın hemen negatif mi dedin? Allah seni bildiği gibi yapsın. Bak. Bana ayrı güzel bakıyor, görüyor musun? Gördü. O da hissetti. Ya bu maskenin altında ne var gördün. Kiss kiss. Kiss kiss. Ama zamanı değil. Evet. Bet. Zamansız bir hareketti.
Wait.
Bekle. Seni ne zaman bir daha göreceğim yani tekrar.
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust
Bence
me.
de olmaz ama bilmiyorum ya, oyunun formatını da tam olarak da nasıl yapacaklar onu da bilmiyorum ama millet bekliyor ya. Bir iki de oynanış göstermişlerdi. Valla güzeldi ya görüntüler. Ama dediğin doğru, Batman olmadan bir anlamı yok.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin.
Hem spor araba,
If
hem
Hill's talking to
Batmobile.
Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. The whole world was horrified at what Batman did to Falcone. You terrorized the mayor too. You could lose Gotham's goodwill completely. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Vay, Bruce olduk ya. Direkt bet olalım ya. Wow. Ay. Haydi bakalım. Güzel gidiyor mu oyun be? City Hall. Haydi bakalım. Kafası yok bak, görüyor musun? Hızlı açıldı ya. Kızın kafası yoktu. Saçları yoktu. Evet. Şimdi bunu ziyarete nasıl gitmek istiyorsun muhabbeti oldu. Ya Bruce olarak ya ben Batman olarak dedim. Şu manzarayı, şu görüntüyü görmek için. Anladım, anladım.
I got it, Alfred. The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah? Deborah?
Kesinlikle ya.
Expecting someone. Maybe the
Çok iyi ya.
Batman?
Yes, Batman.
What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
Patience isn't my strong suit, man. Talk!
I'm talking.
Konuş,
You're
konuş.
not listening. I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies.
Hemen bak Wayne'i duydu. Hemen.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
Verdi yalanı.
Security! Pick up, goddammit!
Güvenlik, güvenlik, güvenlik. Wow.
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
You can't keep secrets from me. I always find the truth.
What the hell are you talking about? Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Why would Thomas Wayne lock up innocent people?
Anyone that stood in Thomas's way got knocked down, one way or the other. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No.
You can tell your story to the police.
Bana anlattıklarını polise de anlat abiciğim. Hadi.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally, about damn time.
Oo, sonunda. Aha, aha. Ateş edin. Evet, evet, evet.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed, I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Yes.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Müzikleri çok güzel bu oyunun ya. Bak şiddetle tavsiye ediyorum Dogi. Harbi müzikleri çok güzel ya. Aha. Bir dakika lan. Evet. Bruce Wayne bayağı agresif. O agresifliği bayağı hissediyorsun ya.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
Teşekkürler. Fakat ne?
Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
Şu işi halledelim.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
Gerçekten ya. Ya şey var. Ya ben bu oyunları aslında bir sene önce almıştım. Duruyordu. Kütüphanede hiç göz ucuyla merak etmedim bile. Hata yapmışım ya gerçekten. Hata yapmışım.
Rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Yani bunu bilgisayarda oynayan arkadaşlar işte yamalı oynuyor. Yani şu oyun efsane Türkçe oynanır yani. Efsane şekilde Türkçe oynanır. Ama hiç fark etmez. Biz Batman seviyoruz abiciğim.
Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign.
Kesinlikle ya. Bu zamana nasipmiş. Bunun da etkisi biliyorsun ki klişe olacak ama filmden sonra oldu. Şimdi Arkham serisini 3 aşağı 5 yukarı yarım yamalak oynamışlığım var. O yüzden dedim ki dur şu ikisine bir bakayım dur filmden sonra. İyi ki bakmışım ya. Hadi bakalım. Başlıyoruz.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Harvey Dent.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's, well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back
Yani
room.
güvenliklere güvenme.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please, I need to
get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to... distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not ever...
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now.
I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability.
Adamlar bildiğin film gibi yapmışlar ya.
Without your money,
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Whatever it takes to save Gotham, that's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here.
Her şey Gotham.
She needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
Olaylara bak ya. Olaylara bak ya. Vay vay vay vay. James.
Yeah, all quiet so
Gordon.
far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I just had the mayor in my ear about your visit. And after what you did to Falcone... Listen, I value you looking out for the city, really. People are terrified of you, including my cops.
Jim, I know this can work. Give me a chance to change your mind.
My hands are tied. The GCPD has orders to take you in. After tonight, I can't stand in their way anymore.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Güven
I think
ona
she's
güven.
mending her ways.
Benle birlikte.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on
Isırmaz.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Good. That brawl barely had me break a sweat.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
Sen SWAT'ı bekleyene kadar biz giriyoruz içeri.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Efsane.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates. Incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill
Temizlik zamanı.
and challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Yes. Güzel ikili. Dronsuz olmaz.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
Modele bak ya.
First order of business.
Oz.
Firing the moderator.
Vay vay vay vay.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
Don't think about the odds or you'll make mistakes. You have to stay focused.
Speak for yourself, Batman.
You'll do. Get out here.
Buna bak ya. Kümesten tavuk alıyor sanki. Hey sen gel buraya.
Armed to the teeth.
O yarmayla kapışacağız.
We need a new moderator.
Hissediyorum.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please.
Bir dakika. Bruce'un
Go
konuştuğu
on,
kız
man.
değil mi bu?
Introduce the
Gazeteci.
candidates.
Aynen.
Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Şu işi halledelim ya. Adam gibiyse adam, bak şimdi bu olay çok güzel. Şimdi bak. Şu Yo bir dakika. Dur bir dakika. Şunda bir olay örgüsü var. O olay örgüsünü halletmemiz lazım da. Dur bir dakika. Door. Devil. Kapı. Dur lan. İlk önce şey yapıyor. Yani biz bunları bir tasarlıyoruz. Güzel. Yani ben bu adamı nasıl indiririm? Mevzusu. Bizim Batman bunları düşünüyor. Bak diyor, bunu böyle yaparım, bunu böyle yaparım, bunu öyle yaparım. Birazdan hepsini indireceğiz. Hepsini. Güzel. Şuraya yapıştıralım ya. TV'ye. Hadi başlıyoruz. Wow.
Maybe next time.
Sonraki. Kusura bakma, sana bırakmadım ama. Rahat olun gençler.
Make for the police line.
Çık. Çık.
And now a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear.
Bu kim lan?
Are the children of Arkham.
Arkham'ın çocukları ha. İşte bak, ne kadar filme çok benzediğini buradan görüyoruz yani.
I knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Ona sapla. Ona da sapla. Birbirlerini vur. Bunlar tabii birbirlerini vuracaklar. İllaç ver dedi. O polis memurunun olduğu gibi oldu. Falcon'u öldüren polis memuru da bu şekilde. Yani kendinden haberi yoktu. Hiçbir şey hatırlamıyordu. Falcon'u öldürmüştü. Lan dizi gibi oyun be. Film gibi oyun be. Haydi bakalım.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Tabii ben öyle diyorum ama. Bakacağız. Bizi neler bekliyor.
Gotham is flawed. Sure. That city isn't. Its flaws would make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
It's not to save the city. Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Your friend. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
Bak, görüyor musun? Thomas Wayne.
I thought your father was dead.
Babasının gerçeklerini şey yapıyor. Ya oğlum, bildiğin filmle aynı işte. Güzel. Yani film bundan güzel esinlenmiş. Şuraya bak.
You had your chance.
Ama o Gotham'ın olayını filmde çok sevdim. O Gotham şehri inanılmaz güzel yapmışlar. Yani o Gotham bildiğin harbi Gotham ya. Bruce tabi şaşkın şu anda.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Oh. Yarma işini yapıyor. Devam abicim, devam. Batman. Geldim. Aferin kız. Oha, yarma geldi. Gel bakalım buraya. Şu işi halledelim hadi. O drone'u da kırdı. Oy. Oğlum bu nasıl bir yarmadı ya? Gel lan buraya. Oğlum ben Batman'im lan.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Yapma ya.
Back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
You won't let you kill anyone else.
Aferin.
Your turn, Dent.
Oo, olay Allah'ını seviyorsan. Şu işi bitirelim hadi ya. Allah. Şok. Bruce Wayne bayağı bir şok yaşadı ya. Şokların içinde. Batman. Bekle abicim, ben geldim.
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Sahneye bak. Oğlum şaşırmaktan oynayasım gelmiyor. Çok güzel. Hangisini kurtar? Allah'ını seviyorsan. Yapma ya. Ulan seçime zorluyor seni. Hangisini kurtarman lazım? Wow. Ay hadi bakalım. Harvey'i kurtaracağım ya.
Mr. Dent.
Thanks. Freeze! I said freeze!
Hold your fire, damn it!
Bize niye ateş ediyorsunuz oğlum? Kız yaralandı ama iyi bir seçim yaptığıma inanıyorum. İyi bir seçim yaptım. Müziği çok güzel la. Oyunun müziği süperdi. Al onu, al. İnceleyeceğiz. Al onu. Dogi bu Türkçe oynanır. Yani bilgisayar, ben bu kadar güzel olacağını bilseydim beklerdim valla bilgisayarda şey yapayım diye, ama boş ver. Direkt güzel akıyor. Spider-Man'i de böyle oynadık. Sıkıntı yok yani. İngilizce olsun, taştan olsun. Güzel bölümdü. Sence? Güzel miydi?
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was
Aynen,
released
ikisi
to
de
the
kurtuldu.
public.
Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
Lieutenant.
He's lucky, you know, that have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her? Look for the blood. There.
Aa, kız bayağı kötü yaralandı ya. Kesinlikle yani. Ancak şöyle bir şey var. Bilim bu ayarda gidiyor ya. İkinci filminden de ben umutluyum ya. İkinci filminden de umutluyum yani. Vay, Epson 2 bölüm 2 Arkham'ın çocukları. Tamamladık mı? Tamamladık mı? Evet. Bir de aldığımız kararlarla ilgili yüzdeler de var. Bak mesela burada. Tamam mı? Bunlar da güzel. Şimdi Selina'yı öpme kararını verdim ya ben. %78 bak bu kararı verenler. Yani %78 bu karar muhabbeti. Burada mesela ben herkesin verdiği kararı vermemişim. Yani %70'lik değil benimki. %29'luk bak. Bunlar da güzel. Bu detayları severim ben ya. Bak Bruce olarak gitmiş çoğula. Sen ve %42.7'lik kısım. Ya ben Batman olarak gittim kardeşim. Bruce olarak %57'si Bruce olarak gitmiş. Neyse. Vay. Harvey Dent. Bak çoğu %62'si Selina'yı kurtarmaya çalışmış. Bak görüyor musun? Çoğunluk ya. Çoğunluk öpmek istemiş kesinlikle. Tamam. Sonraki bölüme geçiyoruz. Sonraki bölüme geçiyoruz. Bak dizi gibi. Sonraki zamanda neler yaşanacak. Evet. Efsanesin ya. Adamlar bildiğin 5 bölüm yapmış ya dizi gibi.
The so-called children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on.
Aynen hastane olacaktı burası. İlk bölüm. İlk bölümde geçiyordu. Malikane Thomas ve Martha Wayne. Penguen var ya, penguen olmuş.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Selina ile de bu bölümde yakınlaşıyoruz diyecektim. Aa, oyundan attı beni. Kusura bakmayın, oyundan attı. Niye attın lan oyundan? Fırlamaya bak. Şey gibi oldu sanki, böyle bir anda oyundan attı, perde açıldı gibi oldu. Diğer oyuncuların da ne tip karar verdiğini görmek ayrı bir tat. Kesinlikle. Ya şey var zaten, bu interaktif şeyler var ya, bu en son oynadığımız oyun vardı ya, bir garip olan. İki radyocunun. Onda da aynı şekilde. Onda da en son bakıyorsun işte yüzdesel olarak kararların. Şuraya bak, oyundan attı. Ulan var ya bak, o kadar nazara mı geldik lan? O kadar tamam sevdik, şey yaptık da oyundan niye attın oğlum bizi? Fırlama. Her bölüm sonrasında böyle atacaksan ya atıver ya, atıver. Ne olacak, bir tuşa basıp yeniden girerim. Estağfurullah abim, hata olmuştur. Bir şey olmaz olmaz. Şuraya bak ya, perde açılmış gibi oldu. Müzikleri çok güzel. Oyunun şöyle söyleyeyim, zaten bu oyunu oynarken hiçbir grafik beklentimiz, bir şeyimiz yok. Bu oyun, verdiğin kararlar güzel. Konusu güzel. Tam bir hikaye oyunu. Ve kararların da önemli olduğu bir oyun. Şuraya bak ya. Oyundan niye attın beni ya? Bu arada Dogi bu oyunu iki türlü oynayabiliyorsun. Shadows dediği gölge, yani siyah beyaz şekilde de oynayabiliyorsun. Bütün her şeyi siyah beyaz oynayabiliyorsun. Bak görüyor musun? 1 ve 2'yi hallettik. 3'e geçemedi tabi. Orada hemen bir oyunu attık. Şu an birinci ve ikinci bölümleri hallettik. Üçüncü bölüme geçeceğiz. Ekstralara bakalım neler var. Bir dakika. Burada bizim yeni tanıdığımız tabi bu var. Penguen. Yani. Burada da bu şekilde bir maskeyle direkt penguene benzetmişler. Bu ne? Ha, bak söylediğimiz mevzu bu. Şimdi bölüm bölüm aldığın kararlar mevzusu. İşte Epson 1, Epson 2, 1 ve 2. bölümlerde aldığın kararlar. Güzel. Buradan da bir tekrardan görebiliyorsun. Hemen 3. bölüme başlayalım. Siyah beyaz mod olması çok iyi. Aslında şöyle bir daha gösterelim. Ben siyah beyaz başlamadım diye hiç öyle devam etmedik ama biz siyah beyaz başlayalım. Aslında şöyle bir şey var. Siyah beyaz olarak bir yes diyorsun. Menüyü şey yapıyor, resetliyor. Bak şimdi sen de görmüş ol. Siyah beyaz. Ya Batman sevenlerin bu oyunu direkt arşive alması lazım yani. Zaten Arkham serisi başlı bir yapıt. Başyapıt. Bu da çok güzel. Şimdi bak siyah beyaz komple her şey. Şimdi oyuna girdiğin zamanda da aynı şekilde. Şimdi yeni diyor ya. Sadece şunu yapacağım. Bir yeniye renkli gireriz de ikinci bölüme yeniden bir bakacağım. Ya bir şeyleri kaybedeceksin diyor ya, bir dakika. Ulan yeniden başlamayalım. Şimdi boş ver. Bir dakika. Bununla aldığımız kararlar tabi bu oyuna aktarılıyor, yani sonraki bölüme aktarılıyor galiba. Öyle bir mevzu var. Dogi siyah beyaz seviyorsun değil mi sen? Bu bölümü siyah beyaz oynayalım. Sen de istersen tabii. 3. bölüm. Direkt siyah beyaz şekilde oynayalım bakalım. Nasıl oluyormuş? Bunu da tecrübe edelim. Başlıyorum abi siyah beyaz şekilde, hadi bakalım. En azından bunu da görmüş oluruz. Ya riske atmadım. 3. bölümü direkt başlıyoruz zaten. 3. bölüm olarak siyah beyaz tonda bakalım gerçekten nasılız. Efsane. 3. bölüm başlıyor. Bu bölümde son olur zaten. 4 ile 5'i de 1 yaparız, tamam. Fark etmez dedin ama olsun, en azından burada siyah beyaz bir tecrübemiz olur. Bakalım. Tam da siyah beyaz değil, tam istediğimiz gibi. Güzel.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election,
Bruce, finally, a friendly face.
Biraz garip oluyor böyle ama tatlı bir şeyliği var. Siyah beyazın.
It's good to see you.
press are vultures, Harvey. Don't listen to them.
Easier said than done. Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick
Bu kadar
boy's dream.
gördüğümüz yeterli. Neden dersen şimdi şey var. Bu tam kapışma sahnelerinde o şeyi yakalayamıyorsun ya. Onu hissedemezsin. Direkt biz eski modumuza dönelim ama siyah beyazı da gördük. Yani şimdi normal o Batman'in siyahını ben normal renkli de görmek istiyorum. Batman kostümü bilmem ne. Ama siyah beyaz da güzel. Bunu da gördük. Normal versiyonumuza geçelim. Şuraya bak. Renkli televizyon aldık. Ona geçelim hemen. Hadi bakalım. Kesinlikle ya. Bir an şey tüplü televizyon izliyormuşum gibi geldi bana. Değil mi? Tüplü televizyon izliyormuşum gibi geliyor. Güzel ama bunu da bir gördük ama. En azından baktık. 3. bölüme rengarenk, renkli bir televizyon halinde başlayalım. Abi bunu görmen lazım ya. Şu siyahı görmem lazım benim. Hadi bakın klasik olarak başlayalım. Tamam bunları 1-2 3. bölüme başlıyoruz. 3. bölümde de New World Order. Hadi bakalım. 3. bölümdeyiz. Yo güzel ya sardı. Sardı. Ara ara Witcher'dan nefes almak için bunu oynarız yayınlarda. Hadi bakalım. Bu oyun serisi bilmem nesi, o su bu su bilmem ne. İyi oyunlar, seviyorum sizleri. Haydi bakalım. Hikayesi güzel bir oyun. Zaten hikaye tabanlı oyunları severiz. Şimdi yani alıştık ya buna. Böyle daha iyi. Aynen böyle. Haydi bakalım.
With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election,
Bruce, finally, a friendly face.
He's still being held for observation. Meanwhile,
Harvey Dent.
It's good to see you.
The press are vultures, Harvey. Don't listen to them.
Easier said than done. Oh, what have you got there?
Seversin diye.
I brought you some flowers.
Seversin diye
Though I see
getirdim.
I'm not the
Seversin.
first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else.
Sessiz almışsın
as close as I thought.
televizyonu.
Maybe she just saw me being a coward.
Yeah, she's probably just busy, hasn't had a chance to come by yet. You'll hear from her.
Easy for you to be optimistic about women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. I mean, if Batman hadn't been there, I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Batman was the one who stepped up. I mean, he's the reason I'm sitting here. No one else even did a damn thing. Hey, thanks. What they did to Hill, to the moderator.
Ulan hemen teşekkür ettin. Sen kapatamıyor musun?
But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on
Adam
screen.
psikolojisi bozuldu
This isn't
penguende.
over.
Bitireceğim merak etme.
They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first
Bitireceğim
step.
rahat ol.
Gotham is in real danger.
All the more reason for me to stand up tonight and give the people hope. Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface. Make them unmanageable. She wants me to take it easy, to go slow. I mean, that's impossible, right? Not gonna be able to take it easy.
Do what you think is best, Harvey. You know what you need better than anybody.
Exactly. Resting and doing nothing is just going to drive me up
Exactly
the
mi
wall.
exactly. Tamam
I
dur
need to get
dur
back to
dur.
work.
Onaylıyor
Try and be
bir oldum
effective.
beni ya.
Honestly, I'm fine. Besides, I know I'm not the only one dealing with the fallout from that debate. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you too.
Harvey, don't.
You should talk about it. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
Yanlış yere
Oswald
bastın.
and I
ya.
were best friends when we were kids.
Olsun hadi.
I knew his mother. Talk to her.
Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
Teşekkürler Harvey.
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you. What is that?
Batman symbol.
Wow, wow,
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
Alfred yazıyor.
Gördün mü? I should get going, Harv.
Gördüm Alfred. Gördüm.
Already?
Koskoca
What
bir
else do you have to do?
Batman
That system
sembolü.
won't be here for another hour.
Sembolü. Konuşamadım.
You can stay if you want.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
İyi. Bahane bulup uçmamız lazım.
Yeah, of
Bu
course.
arada Harvey Dent'in de
Tell the old man I said
Batman
hi.
sembolünü gördüğü zamanki şaşkınlığı beni benden aldı. Sanki bilmiyor. Bu da ne diyor? Ulan zaten biliyorsun. Batman yani.
Thanks, Bruce.
Aç hadi aç. Aç. Başlıyoruz. Bölüm 3. Haydi bakalım. Haydi bakalım. Wow.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Ver gelsin.
Children of Arkham, can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad I got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Well, it worked. I'm here.
I appreciate it. Things are a mess. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Lan bunlar yoksa ilk defa mı burada? Gordon ilk defa mı? Hani bu ışığı koyuyor, tepeye veriyor. Aynen. O yüzden Harvey Dent'in tepkisi normal. Tamam. Şimdi sözümü geri alıyorum. Hadi bakalım.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk.
Valla ben karıştırmış da olabilirim. Siz bana bakmayın.
I did what I could, all right? I'm asking for your help. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from? I never heard of them before. Then that debate.
Never mind how this began. We have to focus on ending it.
If you've got any bright ideas how to do that, I'm all ears.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A little busy at the moment, Jim.
Say no more.
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne
Fazla
Enterprises.
yanaşma.
Batman, so
Isırır vallahi Batman.
the first model was only equipped for visual surveillance. But seeing how you use them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
Nice work.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
Any idea where they might be?
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
Arkama mı gidiyoruz
What
abi?
about Dent?
Probably headed to his acceptance speech. They just left the hospital and we lost sight of it.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her! What do you keep looking at?
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? Just drive faster. What the? Oh, damn it!
Headed to the construction site. Send whatever men you can spare after Dent.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too. I know this is risky, Batman. Just be careful.
Her zamanki gibi. Bölüm 3.
Unit 6, requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main.
Ne
We
var
got a major
orada?
disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
Bölüm 3. Hadi bakalım. Yes. Vay vay vay vay. Ya. Bebişler ben geldim. Wow.
I got this one. Batman, look out!
It's over. Drop the gun.
Look, I promise I'm not gonna shoot you, okay? I used to think
Baya sarıyor ya. Sorma.
I was
Çok iyi-
wrong.
Çok iyi ya.
We both have much bigger problems right now.
Yani biz seviyoruz diye mi böyle bilmiyorum ama harbiden hikaye güzel.
Forgive me. Those guys had me pinned down.
Yani hikayeyi tam anlasam da anlamasam da sarıyor abi. Bir şekilde
It's
sarıyor
okay.
yani.
It's in the past. I forgive you.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you. I don't know what I was thinking coming out here alone. I nearly blew it. I could be dead. Or you could be dead. And it'd be on me.
Good instincts, but you need to think things through. Be patient. Don't rush. I may not be there to save you next time.
Yeah, I owe you big for this one.
Bu görünmez
Still
kadın
don't
kimdi ya?
understand
Bir
how they
dakika.
knew I was coming.
Heads up. The cops just sent 3 black and whites to stop our guys going after Dent. The chatter sounds like Gordon's with them.
Abi merak içerisindeyim ya.
They know he's coming.
4-5 var.
Go. I'll see what I can find here.
Hadi
I'm
bakalım.
not giving up on this.
Batmobile de çok güzel ha. Haydi haydi haydi. Ver gelsin ver gelsin. İşte 1 2 3. 2 bölüm daha kaldı. 4 5. Bunu tamamlarız. Bunun ikinci oyununu oynarız. Onda da 5 bölüm var. Tabii arada bunlar. Devam eden Witcher. Witcher.
Deborah, get down!
Mr. Dent, what did you do to him?
I said get back in the car! There's more of them coming! Put down your weapon! There's too many of them! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Aynen orada kadın vardı. Onunla konuşuyorduk. Görünmezdi. Ben de anlamadım mevzuyu. Ya da oyunun bir hatası da olabilir yani. Orada biri vardı. Yani belki oyundan da bir hata da olabilir yani. Gözükmemiş de olabilir ama bakacağız. Duki. Bakalım. Hadi bakalım. Wow wow wow.
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that?
Nasıl oluyor bu iş?
Guess the fella's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
You're wrong about me. I'd have put him in jail. So unless you're making a comment on the justice system, I'm afraid you've been misinformed.
Yeah, they get around to us eventually. But you hurt them first, don't you? They beg for mercy, but you never give it. At least this one died quick.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. The children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
Gordon! Gordon, command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Abi bildiğin kilitledin sen bizi ya. Efsane. Kilitlendik. Hadi bakalım ya. Hadi bakalım.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but
Bak,
I'm afraid it looks like
sinyal
a
nereden geliyor?
bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
It'll cause a panic. Just what the children of Arkham want.
Mass chaos. That seems to be how the Penguin does business. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Paşam. Yakıyorsun ortalığı. Hadi bakalım. Ulan verdikçe ödül verdin be. Yapıştır, bunların hepsi güzel, tamam. Kendi yerimize böyle girdiğimize göre bir şeyler değişmiş. Tabii değişti. aşağılandırılı olduğumuzdan dolayı İngilizceyi tam olarak algılayamadık tabii. Ama olsun.
Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
You shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. I just needed someplace to think.
You have your own office, Regina.
I know it's irregular, but it's a comfort to have somewhere to remind me of the Waynes in all their glory. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
What? They can't fire me.
It's possible they can. It's the most logical solution with the business in jeopardy. It doesn't mean I have to agree with it, though.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and
tamam.
neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce.
O sağlam
We
bir
always build up the
mevzunun
people
içerisine
closest
girdik
to
de.
us. When they fall, it's a
Lütfen.
terrible blow to everyone around
Get
them.
out.
Regina, really, I need you to leave.
I was just trying to
I
help.
know, but please just go.
Fine. The board is waiting for me anyway. Don't forget who your allies are, Mr. Wayne.
Görüşürüz,
I'll come
görüşürüz.
find you after.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Hadi canım. Hadi canım. Vay vay vay. Bir hamlede gizli bölmeler. Abi böyle bir şey yok ya. Güzel. Güzel. Severiz böyle bir atraksiyon, teknoloji kokan hareketleri. Değil mi Bruce?
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There have been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
It doesn't matter what the board does.
Bütün her
We'll be
şeyimizi
fine.
buraya mı taşıdı
I'm
bu
not
ya?
gonna let anything get in the way of what we're doing down here.
Try saying that when you can't access this wing anymore.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce.
Bu hayatta Bruce Wayne olmak varmış
As you
abi
know, Wayne
vallahi.
Enterprises is a
Harbiden öyle.
telecommunications
Bruce Wayne
giant.
olmak varmış.
If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech?
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into this system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
İyi haberler ver ya.
There's good news. If the children of Arkham are accessing the Wayne Enterprises network, I can't imagine there's a bright side.
Eye of the beholder, Bruce. The good news is, I should be able to shut down the back door. But that's because I was the one that built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne tech devices.
Smart move. I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it, not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
When the cops raided the manor, they seized every computer belonging to Wayne Enterprises. Mayor Hill must have given them to the children of Arkham.
Trying to save himself, I'm sure. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case. So, anything new?
This is gonna take some time. Don't worry. I'll let you know when I find something.
Okay. Sende yeni haber yoksa şunlara bakalım bir dakika.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham
Burası Fox'un zaten çalışma yeri ya.
They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman.
Yine.
He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always. Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology. I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own.
Daha sağlam drone lazım bana.
But it's not really ready yet.
Hadi bakalım.
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice. Boom.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius? Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selina.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
People like the children of Arkham want to tear us apart. They want to burn everything that we've built to the ground. They don't choose to see the good in this city. But I do. Batman does. And we will fight to protect that goodness. Because we are not the children of Arkham's playthings. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
Next up, we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
Şuraya bak ya. Sana finans bile sağladım ben abi. Modelini yedin. Burada var mı bir şeyler? Şu tabloya bir daha bak. Eyvallah. Vay vay vay.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures.
Yani kendi bilgisayarına şey yapabilirsin dedi. Bir tane flash verdi. Bakalım ne verdi. İçinde Çapulcu Dogi'nin videosu var galiba. Al dedi Batman. Bak Dogi'nin videosunu attım de. Dedi en son Warzone yayını. İzlersin Bruce Wayne. Hadi bakalım. Vay be. Bize aksiyon lazım, aksiyon. Aksiyon lazım. Hadi. 3. bölüm durağan geçiyor. Bakalım sonu nasıl olacak.
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
Kim bu? Aynen Dogi.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
I get it. My name isn't great for business lately.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
It's not your fault.
I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you.
Şirketten bizi gönderdiler mi ki ya? Sorry Mori diyor. Bir dakika ya.
I see where they're coming from.
Dur bir dakika.
I really appreciate you trying, Regina. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Başka bir mevzular var da.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO. Just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Yapma ya.
Cobblepot.
Yapma ya.
Good to see you again.
Yapma be. Vay vay vay.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne.
Aynen like atsın ya. Boş boş izlemesin.
Considering that your parents stole from mine.
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Yeni yüz bu olacakmış işte.
Well, then I guess congratulations.
Ya şey var işte bu Wayne'in çıkan haberleri vardı ya ailesi hakkında yok bilmem ne. Şirketten işte bir şey olacak. Hani şirketin gidişatı için iyi olmadı. Yeni bir yüz bilmem ne. Galiba mevzua bu. Vay anam vay. Yeni yüzümüz de bu penguen. Allah'ım vitaminsizi.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh,
Wow,
Bruce,
wow,
clumsy,
wow.
clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble.
Pick it up. Now!
But it's all right. Bruce has been through enough today, hasn't he? Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce.
Zamanı geldi.
I have a little
Vay vay.
redecorating to do.
Time to go.
Your taste is a little too discreet for me.
Time to go.
I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank. A large
Alayınızı
one.
bitireceğim.
Something exotic.
Alayınızı bitireceğiz.
Go to hell, Oswald.
When I
Vay
get there,
vay
I'll say hello
vay.
to your parents.
This way, Bruce. I'll have IT come set you up.
Abicim nasıl
Thank you
bir...
so much, Regina.
Aa. Uygulamaya bak. Vay vay vay. Böyle bir şey yok.
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce.
Allah'tan onu aldı.
There are ways they could get in. You
Belli
know
olmasın.
that.
It's all safe. Don't worry.
For how long?
Ege Çiftçi hoş geldin.
I need to know there's someone I can
Hoş
trust
geldin
on the
Ege
inside.
Çiftçi.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project.
Vallahi
No new
Bruce
tech,
Wayne
no
güzel
repairs
bir...
if you need them.
Yani tekerine güzel çomak soktular Bruce Wayne.
Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can.
Come work for me. It won't be what you have here, but at least we can keep pace on the new bad tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
Thanks, Lucius.
Keep that drive safe.
Hala içeride bir çalışan adam bıraktım. Benim adıma çalışacak adam. Bruce Wayne'in adı. Vay be. Buraya bak. Penguen. Bizim bildiğimiz Oz. Penguen'e bak. Wayne'in yeni yüzü olacak. Oldu da.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning.
Baş ağrısı var tabii.
About his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Hoş geldin, hoş geldin Ege kardeşim. Sağ olasın.
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce.
Şimdi.
It's just one thing after another.
I don't know. Having it easy sounds a little boring.
Perhaps that's why you never take
Bu
a
bölüm biraz
vacation.
durgun geçiyor ama bayağı bir
With the children
mevzu
of
var.
Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is. Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises.
Şimdi.
The children of Arkham are in our system. All of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Olaylara bak çaydan. Arkham Asylum. Ulan zaten var ya. Bak. En sevdiğimiz yer burası zaten. Bütün delilerin, kırıkların olduğu yer.
The transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
I've read the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
Tamam abicim, tek tek bakacağız. City Hall.
City Hall, record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Oh, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
Vallahi konu nereye gidiyor bilmiyorum ama Batman sevdalısı olmak böyle bir şey.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey.
Tamam, Harvey'yi görelim de.
Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Very good, sir.
Abi, bir Bruce için, bir de Batman için ortak bir araba. Ne kadar güzel. Ne kadar City Hall. 6'yı 7 geçiyor bakalım. Harvey'den. Harvey.
Oh, Mr. Wayne. Welcome.
Hoş geldiniz.
You can go on in.
Tamam. Beni bekliyoruz. Hemen içeri gireyim ben.
Yes, that's right. The back tire. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Yeah, just get it done. What? No press conference. Just tell them to reschedule. Okay, yeah, we'll talk later. No rest for the wicked.
Hey, Harv.
Jesus! Don't sneak up on people like that. I wasn't expecting you, Bruce. You scared me right out of my skin.
Oh, Harvey. Relax. It's me.
Yeah. No, sorry. I've been really jumpy lately. Nerves. Did anyone follow you?
No. What?
Good. No, that's good. Could never be too careful. My mayoral portrait is scheduled for this morning. Guess I don't really feel the part right now.
O eleman da dengesizleşti iyice ya.
Looking forward to this my entire career. Thought I'd win in a landslide, be loved and supported, but this, I don't know. It just all feels different. I feel hated. Like the city's against me. It's like I don't fit. Like I don't deserve it. After all, is it really a win if it's by default?
Hey, you said it yourself. This is what you wanted. Might as well get used to it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we worked hard for this. Seems a waste not to bask in the victory. God, the mess that Hill left behind. I'm telling you, it's gonna take months to get everything back on track. I can't get the phone to stop ringing. The city's been in an uproar since the—
Hold on, Harvey.
You're acting weird, Bruce. Is something wrong? Just tell me. Are we being watched? What is going on?
Look, don't freak out, but I think the children of Arkham are listening in on you. You're in danger. They could have tabs on everything that goes on in this office. Who you're talking to, where you're going.
Aynen oğlum aynen. Suikasti kurban gidersin vallahi bak Harvey. Sen beni dinle.
They're like cockroaches. I've had this feeling for a while.
Bir de neyi fark ettim biliyorsunuz mu? Şimdi oynuyoruz Bruce olarak da. Bizim istediğimiz şey direkt Batman olarak oynamak, tamam mı? Her şeyde Batman. O yüzden filmlerde de Batman'e doymak istiyorduk. Bu iyi oldu. Abi Bruce'u çok fazla görmek istemiyorum ben ya. Ben direkt Batman'i göreyim ya. Harbiden ya. Batman olarak ilgilensek ya. Bu Bruce'da olduğu zamanda da polisiye bir dizi gibi oluyor.
They are after me, Bruce. They want me dead. They tried at the debate and they will try again. How am I expected to lead when I've got a target on my back? I'm telling you, it's like they're always there, in the back of my mind. I feel like I am trapped in a nightmare and I can't get out.
Well, it sure doesn't do you any good if you keep moping in your office chair.
Thanks, Bruce.
You can't keep hiding from them. Show Gotham what their new mayor is made of. Do what Hill couldn't and stand up to the children of Arkham.
Me and what army? I can't take them on alone. You know what I should do? The GCPD is all but useless against these children of Arkham. Batman knows how this city works. He knows you can't be gentle with criminals. You've got to strike fear into their hearts. Maybe break a few bones along the way.
Coştu bu.
But something's holding him back. I mean, just think. Imagine what he could do if we let him off the leash. He won't have the GCPD breathing down his neck anymore. He'll be able to really make the children of Arkham pay. Give him the authority to do what he wants.
I know he's a vigilante, but Batman's always respected law. I don't think he'll change his ways anytime soon.
Then he's limiting himself.
Kesinlikle ya Dogi.
Batman works
Harbiden öyle.
outside of the law. He's the only one getting it.
Ya şimdi şey var. Hani Batman olduğun zaman sonuca gidiyorsun. Bruce Wayne'de yani giriş ve gelişme kısmı var. Yani bu Gotham'ı iyi çözmen için aslında Bruce'un gözünden de bakmak lazım yani. Aslında bir vatandaş gibi o da. Normal bir vatandaş gibi. Bir anlamda iyi ama fazla abartıldığı zaman çok şey değil. Ama biz ne diyoruz? Non-stop Batman. Batman gözünden bakalım abi.
Anything done in this city. I mean, imagine, just imagine if we had an army of vigilantes just like him. It'll be a new Gotham. A better Gotham.
Ya tutturmuşsun yeni bir Gotham, yeni bir Gotham. Oğlum plana ihtiyacımız var bizim. Ama bu plan da hoşuma gitti yani, tamam.
Okay, I'll admit that plan doesn't sound half bad.
It'll be simple, easy. Curfews in the dark, checkpoints at every bridge, 24/7 video surveillance. No one blinks in this city without my say-so.
Harvey'i iyice kaybettik bu arada. Harvey gitti.
Bruce. I'm so sorry. I just got a little carried away there.
Tamam. Harvey'nin gidişat iyi değil.
The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce, don't tell anyone about this. I was just, thinking out loud. That's all. I didn't mean any of it. It's just the stress of the job kind of gets to me.
Terapiste git abicim.
Harvey, that therapist you told me about, I think you should call her. Maybe she can help you work through whatever this is that you're going through. Just think about it, okay?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Harvey'nin gidişat değil.
See you around, Bruce.
Aynen. See you later.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Aynen ya, 30'a 70 en ideali.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the
En
Gazette?
ideali dediğin gibi.
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting
Nolan'ın Batman'inde de, üçlüsünde de çok Bruce'u da çok gördük orada ya. Çok fazla Bruce'u görmek istemiyoruz abi.
Vicky might end up giving Bruce Wayne the runaround. After all, a reporter rarely reveals her source. But an interview with Batman, that might be enough to swear.
Abi Batman ya. Artık Bruce olarak değil, şu Batman olarak girelim ya. Kafamı kesiyoruz. Gözümü dağıtıyoruz. Yan mı kesiyoruz? Tesbih mi sallıyoruz oğlum?
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Hadi aslanım hadi.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
I am Batman.
Hello?
Batman.
I didn't realize that Batman was a fan of my work.
I am
Didn't say
Batman.
I was a fan. Just said I wanted to talk.
İşte bu.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
Sen istemesen de ben Batman olarak
Not
oynarım.
sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Gazeteci.
Maybe at sundown.
Bak, yılın röportajını sana sunuyorum. Batman'le birebir. Bak. Kimler istediği de ayarlamadım. Bak sana ayarladım bak. Hadi bakalım. Şuraya bak ya. Wow. İşte bu.
Strange place to meet.
Lan kaç dakikadan beri niye yoruyorsunuz? Şu adamı kostümü giydirin. Oyunda bile yemin ediyorum ya.
Nothing is ever this easy.
I said I'd be here, didn't I?
Bu son film o yüzden ayrı bir keyifliydi Güven abi. Çünkü büyük ölçüde Batman gördük. Kesinlikle. O yüzden zaten herkes var ya, bir şey söyleyeyim mi? Konusu şeyi bilmem nesi. O yüzden herkes çok sevdi. Çünkü şey var. Bu arada Bruce'la Batman arasındaki o farkı da görmedik. Bruce Batman'deki aynı tavırdaydı. Yani bir yapmacık da değildi. Bu güzel bir şeydi. Yani çizgisini hiç bozmadı. Ya yapmacık gülüşmeler, mankenlerle gezmeler olayı değil. Direkt adam yalnızlığını buram buram hissettirdi bize Bruce Wayne. Bu son Batman filmi o yüzden güzel. Haydi bakalım.
Good to know. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, some say they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations.
You gave them a platform to promote themselves. You're helping them get what they want.
What they want is an end to corruption. Something I've heard you claim to support as well. Unless that's all just a rumor.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that's surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
I'm not here to talk about Bruce Wayne.
Look, I came here to meet you. I didn't have to do that. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
That's enough questions.
Fine. If that's how you feel. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out.
Please, Miss Vale. Think what you want about Bruce Wayne. But I need to find the children of Arkham before they hurt anyone else.
Then you should have taken my deal. If you're as good as they say you are, I'm sure you'll find a way. I lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Dördüncü bölümle 5. bölüm çok güzel olacak, ondan eminim. Bu bölüm biraz daha şey böyle. Yani konu olayların direkt oturması için. Vay. Hadi bakalım.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They should be there.
Not for the moment. Means I have time to see what they've been up to.
Just be careful. We don't want any surprises. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
Dead body.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
There's something else.
Kesinlikle, kesinlikle.
He was shot dead center. Twice. Executed.
It outlived his
Dördüncü ve 5. bölüm efsane olur. Şu an bile hani
This man's veins.
zaten istenilen, sevilen kısım da bu. Tam bir dedektif aslında. Batman'in dedektif hali benim daha çok hoşuma gidiyor.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
Tamam, şimdi bak şu olayı çözmeye çalışacağız. Bir dakika. Şuna da bir bakalım, haritaya.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow. This depot is pretty centrally located. A detonation device, but it's disabled.
27-13.
Intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation
İşte bu ya.
database
Bak
now.
böyle gel ya. Böyle gel. İşte bu.
There's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
Şimdi bak şunla, pardon, şunla, şunun arasında
I need to know what they're going to do with the drug. Exactly how they're planning on releasing it. These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
ya sen işte böyle oyun yap, benim canımı ye ya, benim canımı ye ya. Efsanesin oğlum, efsane. Bunun arasında herhangi bir şey olmadı değil mi? Bir dakika. Şunları şimdi olayları birbiriyle ilişkilendireceğiz. Konuşamadım. İlişkilendireceğiz. İlişkilendireceğiz. İlişkilen... Şuna bak da bir dakika. Hadi bakalım.
This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
This solvent increases dermal
Bu
permeability.
arada kırmızı rengi
Looks
ben
like they ran
seçtim.
out of the absorbing
Oyuna
agent.
girerken en başta şeyi seçiyorsun sen, şu göz ve ekipman rengi var ya. Şimdi bak, bunları birleştireceğiz. Birleştir işte, bak böyle gel. Canım ye ya.
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Easy access. The train car was raised to make working beneath it easier. They wanted to get this done fast. Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now.
Depo boş mu?
Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
Mevzular şu. Bunlar arasında bir ilişki var. Bakalım bir dakika.
This doesn't add up.
Şimdi şu mevzuları bir halletsek, bir dakika.
Looks like they ran out of the chemical they were mixing it with. What are they planning to do with this?
Bir dakika. Şimdi bak, buradaki olay çizelgeleri var, tamam mı? Kaç tane bilmiyorum. Bunların birbiriyle olan doğru sıralaması lazım. Şimdi bir dakika. Üstünkörü bir şeyler yapacağım şimdi.
The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
Allah Allah.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
Çok dengesiz bir, üstünkörü bir hareket oldu.
They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We are prepared to contain something of that scale? Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough.
Good thing you reduced their supply at the construction site.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
Wow. Bak. Bu kim ya? Ben bunu merak ettim şimdi.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
Selina?
We're down to our last few barrels since Batman screwed up the transfer.
We'll have to make do, I guess. Okay, you two.
Ya,
Get these mixed.
bilmececiye nasıl benziyor değil mi? Ya, bu filmden bu oyundan harbiden esinlenmişler ya.
Their leader is here with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
Looks like she's working with them again.
I thought they were after her.
Yeah, me too.
Allah
We're done
Allah.
here, right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
Yeah.
No way, I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender! Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
I know what you have planned with the Skyrim. It's not going to happen.
Aa, çok heyecanlı bir kısımdayız ha.
Will have to be a consolation prize.
Thanks, Bats.
Thanks.
Train's ready. Move on.
Başlıyoruz. Hadi. Vay vay vay.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I decide when this ends.
O kim ya?
You have to face the truth sometime, Batman. You
Harbiden
can't
kim bu
protect
ya?
Gotham from itself.
Wow.
They lit the fire. We're just here to stoke the flames. Saddest thing is, they don't even see the smoke.
You do a lot of talking. Not sure you can back it up.
Aynen 3. bölümden beri. 3. bölümün sonu işte bu. Ama dediğin doğru. Hadi bakalım.
Just like the other.
Abi efsanesin. Çok sağlam ya. Bu kim ya? Yapma be.
Batman! Catch!
Oh, çok güzel. İşte bu lan. Harbiden bu ya bu. Bayağı heyecanlı be Dogi. Ya. Yapma be. Yapma be. Selina. Of. Aferin Selina. Aferin.
Hang in there. Don't pass out on me. Come on, bats.
Should have gone after.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
Abi nasıl bir şey bu ya? Bu eleman kim ya? Çok merak ettim ya. Selina'nın apartmanı. Vay, vay, vay, vay.
Come on.
Güzel bölüm. 3. bölüm tabi kimliğini tanıyor zaten. Onu anlamıştım, onda sıkıntı yok. Bu ilk karşılaştığı zamandan beri anlamıştı zaten. Biliyorlar. Ay.
Stay here, okay?
3. bölüm sona doğru açıldı ha. Bir dakika.
Thank you, Selina.
Don't thank me yet. Shit. You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible. And painkillers do not solve the problem.
Vallahi iyi ki hareketlendi Dogi.
You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Suddenly so agreeable.
Selina?
I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Not that I owe you anything. After the debate, I'd say we're even.
Selina.
It's fine. You can have the couch until morning. Then I'm done owing you favors. Probably best to lie low for now anyway. I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I was just trying to help you, Selina.
I didn't ask for your help.
Well, I didn't ask for yours either, but here we are.
Touché. That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
Why even stay in Gotham? You could just leave.
Trying to get rid of me?
Come on.
Tired of starting over, I guess.
Aa, kedi. Ben de diyordum bu ev ne kadar sessiz.
Hey little one.
I don't think she likes you.
Senden bayağı hoşlandı.
Okay, she really doesn't like you.
Hey, I promise I don't bite.
Yeah, but she does. Cut it out. This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something.
I'm starting to see that for myself.
Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
Are you saying you don't trust me?
I'm saying I probably shouldn't. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate.
That's not all you are. I think that's just what you want people to believe.
You put a lot of faith in someone who doesn't deserve it. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people, too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down.
I think the place has charm.
What's charming about it? The leak in the ceiling or the dirty underwear on the floor?
It's not what I meant. This is nice.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
Bruce.
I'll make it up to you.
Bölüm sona doğru coştu.
Or are you gonna undo this for me?
Wow. Wow.
Let me help you.
It's what you do best, isn't it? Are you trying to tease me, Bats?
Is it working?
Selina. Batman. Vay be. Miau. Miau. Bölüm coştu. Havada yine aşk kokusu var. Aynen aynen. Geralt'la Triss. Burada da Bruce'la Selina. Vallahi bölümü sevdim ya. Good morning.
Rise and shine.
Not yet. Surprised you're still here. Don't get me wrong, Bruce. That was fun. But you showed me where we stood back at the debate. I know last night didn't mean anything. I don't need you to stay and hold my hand. One night stands don't usually stick around.
Well, you know, doesn't have to be the last time.
I don't think we really want to go down that road.
It's merhem niteliğinde ya.
No strings.
Omuz
There are
ağrımadı.
bagels in the
Geçti.
fridge if you're hungry.
Dediğin gibi adam omuzunun acısını unuttu. Ama bak hala acıyor. Hala acıyor.
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened if you were...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you, Alfred.
Well,
Üzgünüm
I'm just glad
Alfred.
you're
Önemli
okay.
işlerim vardı.
I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
I really like her.
I'm sorry, are you smiling?
You can't tell if I'm smiling.
I know you, sir. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around. If she's trustworthy, you may not have another chance.
I trust her, Alfred. That's all I need to know.
If you're sure, at the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Marvelous. Well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Scarlet Pimpernel, much ado about nothing. Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one? Oh, the Gita Govinda. That's academic. Pretty strong magnets on these things. Very lightweight, though. I could use something like this. She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout. That isn't even the good place.
Yanıma aldım. Vallahi aldım. Arakladım.
This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in? Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk. Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist. At least she's got the essentials.
Bir şeyler yemez
Looks all right
miyiz?
to me. Nothing growing at least.
Vay vay vay. Meow.
Harvey.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know
Vay.
if that's such a good idea.
Al sana aşk
Just for a
üçgeni.
minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to... Bruce? What,
Seriously.
What are you doing here?
Have a seat, Harvey.
No! I don't need to sit down. Bruce?
Böyle bir hareket yaptım bilmiyorum ama.
I just came by to check on Selena.
What, with your pants off?
Back off, Harvey.
Don't touch me! I thought I would come here and... So stupid! God, I should have known that you would do this to me!
Yaptığım hareket bayağı bir...
Using me, weren't you? Both of you!
What are you talking about, Harvey? You two were never a couple to begin with.
But you knew!
You two done? You want something, you gotta say so. Nobody's responsible for your hurt feelings.
Harbiden he.
He will not be able to protect
Basıldık
you.
aman aman.
And I don't need him to.
Biz de saklanmadık yani. Çıktık.
Just get out of here, Harvey.
What
Aynen.
happens when the children of Arkham come for him?
Harbi istenmeyen adamsın oğlum. Çık git lan. Çık git
They're
lan.
coming for all of us. He can't stop them. And neither can you.
I may go down for what my father did, but I won't take her down with me. She'll be fine.
Funny. Thinking you have a choice. Thinking you can save the people around you.
Allah Allah. Konulara bak.
Thinking you could do what Harvey couldn't.
Manyak lan bu. Yürü git lan
I'm
manyak.
sorry.
Durup I am sorry diyor bu da ya.
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid. Always depending on everyone else to save him.
Kafa gitti.
Like a child. You stop it! Now you see. These aren't your friends. They aren't going to help you.
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with
Şimdi
it.
Bruce Wayne'i de Boxer'la gördü ya o yüzden sinirlendi bu.
Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
Who am I?
Yes, you are.
This isn't
You, just calm down!
Shut up!
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another. How about we flip for it?
This isn't funny.
Ay. Burada da Harvey Dent'in aslında gelişimini görüyoruz. Bu da çok güzel bir şey. Bak ses tonu bile değişti. 4 ile 5. bölüm gerçekten güzel olacak. Bakalım bizi ne bekliyor. Hadi bakalım.
No, it really isn't.
Bak al sana işte. Aa, geldi. Geldi. Parayla nasıl oynuyor bak.
Selena, looks like you're first. Always getting in the middle of things.
Stay the hell away from me.
The call's already been made.
Harvey.
Bruce.
Manyak bu ya.
I don't want to hurt you. This
Abi
isn't.
kafa gidiyor
They
bunun.
turned their backs on you.
Harvey, put the knife down.
Selena!
He's gonna hurt someone. You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No. Harvey! You need to calm down.
What are you doing?
No going back now.
Abi var ya.
Come on, Harvey, that's enough.
Harbiden.
Oh, God. Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him. But I can't. Oh, God, I can't listen to him.
You're not alone. We're right here.
Okay, I am. My fault.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
I think maybe you're right. There's nothing we can do for him now.
Let me call someone.
I'll go. I know I messed it all up. You don't have to go off with your tail between your legs.
Oğlum manyak bu ya.
I'm sorry.
Bunda çift kişilik var lan.
Harvey.
Wow.
So much for this place.
İçine bastırdığı kişiliği dışa vuruyor.
Thought it would be a while before I had to move again. That's what I get for wishful thinking.
You're just gonna take off. Where will you go?
I don't know. Not a lot of apartments in Gotham with this kind of private access. Ugh. Maybe I'll live on a boat. Kidding. Yeah. That means you too. We won't go far. Don't worry.
Selena, I think you should get out of Gotham. It's not just Harvey. The children of Arkham are after you. It's not safe right now.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
Maybe you're right. This could be my chance to expose Oswald for who he really is. Let Gotham know he's a part of the children of Arkham.
Exactly. You better get going. Guess it's gonna be a while.
Yeah. You stay safe, all right?
Same to you.
Farklı bir bölüm. İnişler, çıkışlar.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I can take it from there. Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
Thank you for being so cooperative about all this, Bruce. It really is for the best.
For everyone, really.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something.
You're right. This is my legacy, and the only reason I'm putting up with this charade.
Yes. Well, as long as you cooperate, I suppose your motivation is irrelevant.
Already then, we are going to make quite a splash today, aren't we? I don't think I'm ever going to forget this day. Beautiful weather, corporate intrigue, a well-deserved comeuppance, a noble hero riding in to save the day.
Happy to be here too, Oz.
Really?
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you being such a professional. It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you and then you're on. Please, stick to the teleprompter. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously.
Isn't it funny? How everything I said to you in the park has come true. Me, taking everything that's yours. And that's not even a punchline. No, dear heart, not even close. No one's gonna follow you around and take pictures now. It'd almost be sad if you were so bloody handsome.
The children of Arkham handed you this coup, Oswald. You didn't earn any of it.
Who cares? It never really matters how a king comes to sit on his throne, Bruce. The only thing that matters is that it's his bum warm in the chair. This is just a first step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham. And Wayne will be a story no one wants to hear.
That is not going to happen.
Oh, don't be a sore loser, Bruce. It doesn't look nice on you. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please. It's quite the page, Turner. I'm sure you're just dying to hear it.
I don't need to know why. Hill had them killed. That's all that matters.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that. But suit yourself. Now you'll never know what part your mum played in it.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, you never know how much time you really have left.
Modele bak ya.
I've been asked here today to lie to you, to regurgitate a script prepared by the company, all to hide the fact that I have been forced out.
İşini
But I
bozdum.
won't do that.
Bozdum
I will
oğlum
not
işini.
lie
Ya.
to save face.
Ya.
One moment, folks. Try that again, and I'll call security.
My father wasn't the only one involved in this corruption. Mayor Hill and Carmine Falcone,
It was a system designed for their gain.
Dodging the blame isn't gonna do you any good, mate.
Security! Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
My apologies, folks. Please forgive me, Mr. Wayne. Everyone. I, for one, completely understand his behavior today.
Nice statement. The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself.
Vicky, go away.
It sounds like your days of giving orders are through.
It's not an easy thing, seeing something you've come to have.
Dropped your pen.
Part of your identity.
That's not...
Self being taken over by another. I should know.
Allah'ını seversen ya.
You feel that?
Bak buna da bulaştırdılar.
You're with the children of Arkham.
No, I am the children of Arkham. I think it's time you knew my real name. I am
Lady Arkham.
And you already know the Penguin. Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it. Because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you
Efsane.
if you told them.
And if we could just get one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne. Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to get rid of him.
Aynen öyle ya. Harbiden hoyda. Bölüm böyle bitti ama çok enteresan bir bölüm ya. Bak şimdi. Bu arada Montoya vardı ya. Görünmez dediğimiz kadın bilmem ne. O Montoya aslında bu. Burada biz göremedik de oyunda. Ya görünmez kadın diye bir şey yok galiba. Aynen. Burada verdiğimiz karar buydu. Bu olması lazım. Aynen yerden al demiştik. Oswald'a yani Penguin'e yerden al dedik ya. Mevzu o. Geri işe geçmen lazım dedik. Fox'a. Selina. %90.4. Yani romantik bir dakika. %90'ı tabii. Harbi. Harbiden cidden. Dur bakalım. Çok fena bir yerde bitti. Çok. Yani o yüzden 4. bölümü ilerleyen günlerde oynarız. Çok fena bir yerde bitti Dogi. Next time. Sonraki bölümde.
After his shocking and atrocious display of violence towards Oswald Cobblepot and members of the press, Bruce Wayne has demonstrated a clear lack of mental stability. That is why, regrettably, I made the decision to have my old friend hospitalized
Hadi
in
canım.
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham
Even
Asylum.
with Batman as its protector, Gotham already has enough deranged criminals on its streets. I believe that Gotham's citizens deserve to be safe, that they deserve to be protected. Even if that means I have to do it myself.
With the children of Arkham out in full force, we need him now more than ever.
Batman nerede diyorlar.
Batman?
Vay 4. bölüm efsane geliyor. çok güzelmiş lan. Tamam. Gotham'ın gardiyanları mı bunlar? Şimdi 1, 2, 3 tamamlandı. Gelecek bölümde buradayız. Harbiden vay vay vay. Cidden vay vay vay. Dogi 4. bölümde görüşmek üzere. Yani 4. bölümde yine bir yayında görüşürüz. Ben bugünlük sana çok teşekkür ederim. Çok güzel bir vakit geçirdim. Yani çok güzel bir oyun oynadık Dogi, sağ olasın. İyi ki oynamışız ya. İyi ki oynamışız. Devam edeceğiz. 3. bölüm çok güzeldi sonu. Efsane. Hele gelecek bölümde Arkham'a yatırmışlar Bruce Wayne'i. Millet soruyor Batman nerede? Dostum görüşmek üzere diyorum. İyi geceler. Dikkat et kendine. Çok çok teşekkür ederim. Dogi çok sağ ol. Müziktir efsane. Oyun bayağı çok güzel ya. Keşke işte bu zamana nasipmiş ya. Ne diyeyim. Senin de eline emeğine sağlık. Vallahi 10 numara bir yayındı. Bunu beraber yaptık. Güzel yayındı. Ve güzel Bruce Wayne'in de en azından güzel saatler geçirmesini sağladık Selina'yla. Fena yerde bitti. 4. bölümde görüşeceğiz. O zaman ne diyorum? Görüşmek üzere Dogi. Dikkat et kendine. İyi geceler diliyorum. Oyunlarda görüşmek üzere. Dostum benim. Cansın. Haydi ben kaçtım. Oyunlarda görüşmek üzere. Beğeniniz, yorumunuz eksik olmasın diyorum. Sohbete dahil olan bütün dostlarıma teşekkür ediyorum. Çapulcu'daki sana kat teşekkür ediyorum. Çok eğlenceli, güzel bir yaklaşık aslında 3,5 saatten bile fazla. 3,38 diyebilirim. 3,5 saat boyunca güzel yayın oldu. Görüşmek üzere. Dikkat et kendine Dogi. Oyunlarda görüşürüz. Haydi bakalım.
Yep! Merhaba. Herkese merhaba. Ben Gabi Noctis. İyi bir hikaye dinlemek ister misin? Cevabını duyar gibiyim. Beğeneceğinden hiç şüphem yok. Unutmadan çok kahramanca, tırnak içerisinde süper kahraman olan bir hikaye değil. Hazırsan başlayalım mı? Hay aksi, unutuyorum her defasında. Hay aksi, acınası ve dramatize olan bir hikaye arıyorsan baştan burası sana dar gelebilir. Hikaye benimle başlıyor. Diyarlar arasında dolaşıp yeni evrenler keşfetmeyi hep sevmişimdir. Birçok diyarda, birçok avatar ile zamanımı geçirmekteyim. Ancak değişmeyen tek bir şey varsa o da ismim. Gabi Noctis. Yep! Merhaba. Herkese merhaba. Ben Gabi Noctis. İyi bir hikaye dinlemek ister misin? Cevabını duyar gibiyim. Beğeneceğinden hiç şüphem yok. Unutmadan çok kahramanca, tırnak içerisinde süper kahraman olan bir hikaye değil. Hazırsan başlayalım mı? Hay aksi, unutuyorum her